Zac, welcome to Movies That Made Me.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
I might need you to wish me luck because I'm going to go from High School Musical to your Ted Bundy movie, and I'm not sure how I'm going to join the dots.
Ooh, man, that'd be
intense.
It's weird that that's possible.
The High School Musical series, Hairspray, 17 Again, Bad Neighbours, Baywatch, The Greatest Showman, and his latest film, Extremely Wicked, Shockingly Evil and Vile. This is Zac Efron's Movies That Made Me.
But going to that movie, which, not to scare you, those movies came out over 10 years ago.
Yeah. Oh, no, I can't believe how unscary that is.
It's just like, yeah, that was yesterday.
Yeah.
I've got a few quick things. First of all, thank you for this dance move. I've been using it for a while now.
Thank you.
Yep.
I think that was my attempt at taking a tip from a cool dance move that I saw that was something like that. I didn't know how to dance during those High School Musical movies. I was just a kid, like from the street. I was like an actor scraping by in a one-bedroom studio apartment and thinking I was going to film school when I took that. Oh, look at all these moments.
Yeah, I mean, look.
Like here, this is, hey, Vanessa's right there.
Troy, you're the man!
No, you!
Congratulations, Wildcat!
Oh, what about your team?
We won too!
Yo, team voted you the game ball, Captain. Yeah, thank you. Thanks a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, if I were to say to you, what team, is it like...
Wildcats.
It's like in your blood. It's right here, yeah.
Oh, definitely.
G-O-G-R-A-M-A-C-L-U-B! Exclamation point.
Well, seems we Wildcats are in for an interesting afternoon.
I was thinking on your behalf, rewatching High School Musical 3. You must have watched Inception.
Rewatching High School Musical 3.
Big time. When I was trying to be cool.
Thank you.
When you were watching Inception, you must have gone, oh yeah, there's this kind of rotating corridor scene. That's pretty cool. I did that back then, thank you, and basketballs were raining on my head.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting. It's cool to know that Chris Nolan has taken note of my work, and that he enjoyed that scene in High School Musical 3 with the twisting hallway. It's a whole different vibe the way he did it though, when he added the guns and the time. Like, it's a much more layered story.
I might agree with that.
But the shot has this similar effect in our high caliber movie, High School Musical 3.
Couldn't agree with you more.
You do not want to get into that, man. Too much drama. Yeah.
Seriously though, looking back to those movies, what do they mean to you?
Someday you guys might thank me for this.
Because they were the beginning
Or not.
of kind of your film career.
Yeah, it's hard to compare them to anything. Man, the first time you fall into a rhythm with something where you really can just be yourself and you're immersed with people you love, the cast is incredible. Like in this picture, that was after one of the most fun. We had like maybe a week of rehearsal or less to choreograph 5 different group dances and several solo dances. But we literally finished this dance without any mistakes on like the 3rd take. And that was all our budget. We had no money left. I think those movies were like, I don't know, a couple $1,000. And we were so happy. We were just friends doing what we love. And I believe that was what was my affirmation.
Yeah.
That if it's this much fun and people like it that much, they must be providing them some sort of service.
God, yes.
And there will never be another experience like that for me. I'm happy I had it so young.
Yeah.
I'm so blessed, and I'm sending everybody from High School Musical and all the fans of High School Musical lots of love because they get it. They get it. They get it.
We know.
And if you don't, just quit sleeping on it. Jump on. It's cool.
You know what to do.
Yeah.
But if he saw you dancing like that, he'd put you on the show. See ya. Oh, whoa. Sorry, little darling. Hope I didn't dent your due.
Was there a rule with your agent where you said, I need to be in a movie where either I sing or I do basketball? So there's Hairspray and 17 Again. I'll accept them. That's fine. because I remember watching 17 again with my friends who are...
And thinking, oh god, music and basketball.
No,
again.
not even. I was going, oh no, he's showing off the basketball again. It's just bragging. That's all that is.
The thing is, I can't play basketball, so I learned how to do that pinky move in the parking lot that morning.
And the third reason, Stan has a small wiener.
Really?
Yeah. There was a kid that was good, and so I just learned it in a couple, because I did play like a little bit of basketball. I was always great at dribbling. Shooting is another story. But yeah, so I was always point guard passing. Sure. But like I could still dribble and, you know, do different kind of like spins and stuff. So when I got that kind of stuff, spinning the ball, that was pretty fun.
Underneath all of that male bravado, there's an insecure little girl just banging on the closet door trying to get out.
I did practice for maybe more than a morning.
I would imagine so. There's something about that scene, and there is something about that movie. I can't help but think, when you reach an age, would you be willing to do 17 again, where you are the Matthew Perry? And there is a new...
We've never discussed or even thought of a movie like that. I would never dream of such things. That would be...
You couldn't take that from Matthew. You couldn't.
Are you kidding me?
That would be too good of an idea. And,
They're done now. We don't do good ideas anymore.
yeah, no. I definitely had a dream about it. I can't wait, because there's still many slots in that movie, that version of that movie.
And action.
The trick there was getting a director who really knew character. During 17 again, Burst Ears. Let's go again. I learned so much about acting from that man, and writing, and about how the structure of a movie and a character arc, and yeah, the combination of like these two and this one here with Richard Linklater.
Mr. Wells, you'd be hard-pressed to find someone who could play the ukulele better than me.
Kid's got balls. Will you work for nothing?
Orphan!
Quiet, I'm negotiating.
Kind of solidified the fact that I found this profoundly interesting and maybe even perhaps good at it.
Yes.
I didn't know yet. I'm still not sure.
Look, I'm going to take one for the team and say, without embarrassing you, you are preposterously talented.
Okay.
And there are moments when we watch you...
Preposterously, thank you.
It's like,
thank you.
There's a bit in Baywatch where you're doing the, you know, ninja thing, and I'm just like, he can sing, he can dance, he can literally do ninja stuff. That's like, you know, fine. I'll just go home and do one press up.
No, it's fine. I really appreciate the fact that you noticed that. Thank you.
Woo! Well, that was cute.
I got to be honest, it's fun to talk to guys closer to my age that get it during interviews, or have seen any of my movies, frankly. There's a lot of people I meet that are our age, have seen High School Musical, or maybe that's the only movie they've seen, and they definitely don't want to admit it.
Liars.
And you know, because they're like kind of staring at you, or they're like looking, but they don't want to start talking about it like that. So sometimes I just break the ice and be like, High School Musical, and then they're like, yeah. I was like, you saw it? And they're like, yeah. And I'm like, hey, nice to meet you. And then after that, everything's great.
Everything's cool.
Yeah, it's just we had to establish that, unfortunately, I'm not ashamed of that movie. So you have a way and you can talk to me about anything. I love that movie.
Yeah, of course.
You're a little princess, aren't you? You're a little... Oh, she just crushed her little nose. You little...
She's,
What's her name?
Stella.
Stella,
That's so cute.
Best name ever. Are you kidding?
She's a little flirt.
Oh, like her mom, I bet.
cool.
I really like the Neighbours movies. You call them Neighbours in the US. We call them Bad Neighbours.
Yeah,
But
Bad Neighbours.
I have been so tempted to do a Robert De Niro party.
What are you wearing? What are you doing?
We're throwing a Robert De Niro party.
Like, so tempted.
Everyone dresses as Robert.
I'm a taxi driver De Niro.
Yeah, meet the fuck is De Niro.
Yeah. But the thing is, I keep thinking, if you were to throw one in real life, you could actually invite Robert De Niro.
Flex off history is being made! What's up now, bro?
Yeah, what's up now, bro?
If you throw one in real life, I could invite me and I could tell Robert.
Yes.
He would come. He's a party animal. He loves to hang out. He would win
He would.
So he would come for that.
I'd like him to do like a, you know, a judging competition where he'd go, that's a terrible pickle.
Are you talking to me?
Yes.
Yes.
Are you talking to me?
Are you trying to do Foco there?
I'm watching you. I'm watching you.
He really likes interesting people and interesting conversations. So if we bring good people playing him through different parts of his life, he might like to talk to versions of his older self.
Hey, no, you're talking to me.
Are you
talking to me?
Are you talking to me?
No, you're talking to anyone else here?
I don't see anyone else here either.
I think we've just established a great TV show idea, and it's going to go international.
No,
Maybe.
no, I think you're right.
Okay, thank you, man. I needed that.
Robert De Niro. Yeah, you're right.
Let's talk about a tiny little film called The Greatest Showman.
Ladies and gents, this is the moment you've waited for.
That went well.
Mr. Carlisle, you produced this play?
Yes, I did, indeed. Refunds are available at the front box office.
P.T. Barnum.
From the circus?
Yes. You've been?
God, no. But I have seen the crowds.
I imagine when you signed on, you went, this could do well, right? It could do well. But you couldn't, I imagine, have truly envisaged how huge it got. Like, it was #1 in the UK for a year.
Initially, when Greatest Showman came out, one of the reasons that I'm so excited about that movie is that it had one of the lowest opening weekends ever. Nobody came to see it. And yeah, everyone was very hesitant to make the movie. We overcame a lot of roadblocks. And then Fox pulled through, and they backed us. What was that? Shout out to my director, Michael Gracie, who is supremely talented. This was his vision, start to finish. And Zendaya, what a partner. We came up with that dance the day after being told that, you know, we'd have like maybe a week to shoot it, that we had one day.
All I want is to fly with you. All I want is to fall with you. So just give me all of you.
And so we shot our hearts out for one day and sent the footage in, and they gave us an extra week to finish the number because it was good enough.
How do we rewrite the stars? Say you were made to be mine. Nothing can keep us apart. 'Cause you are the one I was meant to find.
But it was hard. It's very hard, difficult to make a musical these days. It's a shame. If you want to make, and I love Deadpool, so don't get me wrong, but if you can make Deadpools all day,
Sure.
and with lots of money, for that CGI hand to fly off the man's body after
Yeah.
the sword, we'll do it. But for we actually really had to do trapeze.
Rope work.
Yeah, we did rope work for hours.
You know I want you. It's not a secret I tried to hide, but I can't have you. We're bound to break in my hands are tied.
I mean, that is very impressive. But I want to give a shout out to, truly.
Zen.
Well, yeah, she's amazing, but
Hugh.
I want to give a shout out to the barman in Other Side.
Okay, the barman on the other side was the choreographer of the number.
So trade that typical for something colorful.
He is so talented.
15, I do 8, 12, maybe 9, 10.
Cloud, his name's Cloud.
Aha.
The timing of all the glasses and the glass throwing,
Yep.
and he had to judge the time, how long the slides would go.
Yes.
He choreographed all that. Sir, looks like you have yourself a junior partner.
What I have is an overcompensated apprentice.
And Hugh and I had to slide those. He had to slide them to us without looking at us. So he's looking forward, make them to us, and I don't know, slid them 3 meters to the beat without looking directly into our hand. We got to take the shots and slide them then 6 meters into our hand without looking. It was a lot of rehearsal.
There was part of me that was thinking, you're getting cut in on the deal with Barnum. The barman needs a cut. He deserves it.
He deserves credit for the entire dance. Shout, what's up, Cloud? I miss you so much. It's weird. He has one name. It's Cloud. He's a cool, amazing guy, and he's the barman in Greatest Showman. He's the unsung hero of that movie.
Now, you've worked with some incredible big names over the years, like Hairspray.
Edna Turnblad, this is Link.
Casually, you got Travolta, Michelle, it's like, whatever, okay, fine. De Niro, we've mentioned. And then you move on to The Rock, yeah, I'll do I'll do a movie with him, that's fine.
You know, you want to be on our team, you're going to have to pass this course. We all do.
Look, Mitch, right?
Lieutenant to you.
Lieutenant? Like in the army?
What is your best story of The Rock? Because he is bigger than us, literally. But he's bigger than reality. And I'm imagining you must have shared a few amazing moments.
I think Dwayne is one of the reasons that I really look up to him and I admire the heck out of the guy is that we all have capacity as human beings. We have a threshold, a limit. Or so one is imposed on us.
Yep.
Sharks always swim slowly until they need to attack.
Thank you for that cryptic and totally irrelevant piece of information. I can't really tell where that limit of sleep, training, being ambitious, driven, where that train really stops.
When I say so, hard right turn.
But the steps to being like time #1 man in the world. Like, that's an extreme hustle, and I not only do I not knock another man's hustle, I respect hustle. So I look up to Dwayne for a number of reasons.
Listen, Mitch, I know I messed up, okay? I should have listened. I want to be a part of this team. And I will not let you down again, I swear.
Am I ever gonna vlog like that? Hell nah. But he can do it, because he's like so buff.
Sure.
He's like, holds up, tells you how to had some tequila, but it's on.
It is Wednesday, hump day. It's also known as Wednesday's getting its ass kicked, Thursday's next in line.
Like that selfie game, strong.
If there's an Oscar for best vlog, straight to The Rock.
Yeah.
No questions asked.
No questions asked.
Next, we're on the set of Baywatch. Here we go.
He's an animal. He's funny.
Yeah.
He's a very energetic, fun, charming. He's a fun guy to have in the room. It's always bright.
In other words, we like.
Hey, buddy. Off the ledge.
Let's talk about, let's get the words exactly right, extremely wicked, shockingly evil, and vile.
He just threw in vile at the end there.
Just like, why not?
But it's a great word,
Yes.
because it's different than the other two.
University Medical Division, this is Liz.
Hey, I wanted to tell you about this book. Have you ever heard of Papillon?
A book.
Yeah, it's about this guy who's wrongfully convicted of a terrible, terrible crime, and he gets sentenced to life, but he didn't do it. And,
Goodbye, Ted.
Wait, Liz!
With this film, I think the casting of you is genuinely a stroke of genius, because you need to have Ted Bundy in a modern world, someone that you immediately want to like. And again, not to blow too much smoke, people like you, Zac. And so it's just a perfect combination. But I'm imagining when you came up with your people, you must have been like, we need to have a conversation about this.
I heard the concept several years ago, over 2 years ago, and I knew the script was available. I believe I even read the first half, and it wasn't quite there yet. I've never put myself in a position to be in a rush to make some desperate leap into
Do you remember the night we met?
graduating to another genre of cinema that I'm not ready for. Not only should I be ready for it and capable of it, but I hope people would be curious to even see me there.
Sure.
Did you do it?
No. Is it something I've seen before? If I've seen I'm not gonna do something desperate and play a killer or glorify somebody or make a violent movie for the sake of making something for the genre of a great thriller. I think even though great thrillers are amazing, there's an element of heart in those that I also think is very big. So this movie, I had some of the things that Ted Bundy had, which was notoriety, popularity, fame, and a likable sort of image. One could argue. I hate even saying this out loud, but I'm trying to answer a question for the record.
I understand.
A very disturbed, sick individual.
You'll be the first nationally televised trial in history.
You look nice, partner.
I'm disguised as an attorney today.
I get very scared, but, he's also really dreamy.
Some of the similarities for what was vexing about the character and the time were already there. It's nice to be able to use something called charm or charisma to play more manipulatively than in the past. It was nice.
A good challenge, a really good challenge.
Yeah, a proper challenge, because the easy route would have been to try and play evil.
Yeah.
And really the most evil people in the world, some of them are
just pleasant
just as pleasant as can be. You should hear people describe Ted Bundy.
Yeah.
Can we get ice cream later?
That is such a good idea, and I wish I could, but I can't. I'm sorry, I have to pull an all-nighter tonight at the law library.
All-nighter?
Yeah, I gotta make sure I'm the most prepared attorney in the courtroom once my trial starts.
There is a problem with this film in terms of the unbelievable truth, because so many amazing things happen with him that, for example, without giving too much away, he hops out a courthouse's window.
Yeah. Let me get back to plotting my escape here.
Which, again, is really well done in the film. But you like, really?
That really happened.
You must have read the script and gone, are you serious?
Yeah, I started reading it thinking, this guy's... How come I'm not aware of this? I've seen so many more procedural serial killer stories. Mindhunter, I love that show on Netflix. And I've seen it in a lot of other movies. This is different. This is very different.
I am innocent. You don't actually believe this garbage, do you?
It's in all the papers, Ted.
Monkey! Oh!
And I can't tell if it's fictional or real. Is this a real, true story? And when I talked to Joe, he said, all of that's real. No one knows about it.
It's all gonna end.
It's only gonna end with the truth.
And it's simply because it happened in a time just before media was able to convey, or this had become a genre, or... so this is something very interesting that happened in the past, and it's a tragic story, but this guy right here became the face of the serial killer, the monster in the world.
I'm going to end with a slightly more positive note.
Yeah, let's do that.
Which is this. Over the movies that you've made so far, what mementos have made it back home with you? What have you gone, I'm going to keep that?
Oh,
Is there a Baywatch flotation device at home?
This is a fake watch right here. But I really liked the way it looked. It was just like a Casio, but the version that it was trying to impersonate was this. And I talked to Robert De Niro, and he said, "It's like life's short, you know." He's like, "Life's short. Just get the watch. Get the watch." And I was like, "Okay, so I got a watch.
Deal.
And I wear it whenever I come to London."
Love it.
What else? I've got those board shorts. This jersey. I have the belt that I wore all during Hairspray.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I have it. Sometimes I still pull it out.
And I'm late.
The belt loop has changed a little bit.
Sure.
I still hang out with Brittany. I see her. She's amazing right now.
Good job dancing today.
It's time. 17 again. I don't have that wig anymore. I wish I did. I've got just about everything. So this moment with Zan was really fun, and that was a pretty cool moment. I also have some battle scars.
Oh.
Yeah, because we really did all that rope work. And shout out to Zen, because she's crushed it, and to Michael.
Zach, thank you so much. It's been a real pleasure.
It's been a real pleasure talking with you as well. And next time we see a rotating room, I'm going to remember that you figured out it was High School Musical.
I knew it.